So which Bitcoin CME gap gets filled first? Is it going to be the 27,000 CME gap, or is it going to be the 20,000 CME gap? Because if we look at this Bitcoin CME futures, it is lining up perfectly with our analysis, and that's exactly what we are going to talk in this video. So before I do that, I just want you guys to quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Thank you very much. Now what I want you guys to do is to look at this Bitcoin CME futures, because we have two gaps that needs to be filled. It's not necessary that it has to be filled, but in most of the cases we know the gaps has been filled, and only after that the price has chosen a specific direction. So this is exactly what we are going to find out in this video, because right now the price is clearly showing weakness, and also looks like it could be getting attracted towards the key line of support one more time, which is around 25,000, before choosing a trend direction. So in the medium short term, if the price of Bitcoin does shows further weakness, then this lower trend line is the line where we could be getting attracted. Another relief rally to fill this 27,000 gap, and then another continuation here like this to fill the 20,000 gap. Yes guys, this scenario would make a lot of sense, because if we look at the price action in a bit different way, also in a daily time frame, the dead cat bounce will line up perfectly. I mean, the price of Bitcoin, if we look at this using our indicator, crypto on a buy sell indicator, we are being flashed a sell signal, right? That's not a good sign. But in the medium short term, even after some shakeout, if the price does shows another rally here to the upside, then we have to break the resistance which we have around 27,000 to 28,000, 0.618 Fibonacci line, because getting rejection around that area means the price is going to follow this dead cat bounce trading pattern, where the price after a 0.5 or 0.618 retracement is going to follow the original trend direction. And in our case, if we look at this original trend direction, we are clearly heading here to the downside. Yes guys, if the price in the medium short term shows impulsiveness, shows rally here to the upside, then we have to monitor this 0.5, 0.618 Fibonacci line carefully, because getting rejection around that area means we are also getting rejection from this crypto on a buy sell indicator, and that could bring the price of Bitcoin here to the downside, because we know we have another gap that needs to be filled around 20,000 range. And even according to this simple trend line, I mean, this rising trend line in the past price action was considered as a very important line of support, which we have already broken. So in the medium short term, if the price shows another range bound, another impulsive movement, then we have to break the resistance which we have around this 28,000 line before looking for any trading opportunity, because we know this relief rally around 28,000 could be looked as a temporary relief rally, price coming back to test the previous temporary support line before getting rejected, before continue this downtrend, because we have another CME gap around 20,000 which needs to be filled. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that if the price of Bitcoin after some range bound shows impulsiveness, get attracted towards 28,000, the 0.5, 0.618 Fibonacci line, the crypto on the buy sell indicator, even the rising trend line, then we have to monitor that price move carefully, because we know getting rejection around that area means the price for the coming days could be turning bearish. And why bearish? Because even in the bigger time frame, the price of Bitcoin has already lost the support from this 200 weekly moving average, which was very important line of support. Yes guys, the price in the medium short term, even if it's going to show another rally here to the upside, price coming back to test this exact line which previously acted as the support, right, could be acting as a resistance around 27,000 range. Now you can see between 27 and 28,000 we have some strong line of resistance lying for Bitcoin, and we are not expecting price to break that resistance line easily. But if we do get rejected around that area, then I just want you guys to be careful, because we have another price objective which is sitting around 20,000. Not just only because we have lost the support from this 28,000 range or the 200 weekly moving average. Even if you look at this RSI, I have been very clear, in a weekly this is a bearish divergence. While the price is forming higher highs, RSI is forming lower highs. So this is another bearish divergence. MACD is also forming a bearish cross, T3CCI also in a negative territory. So this is exactly why the price could be heading towards the next area of confluence here to the downside, which is around 20,000, before choosing a trend duration. And now before I continue further, please guys, please just try that like button if you haven't done it yet, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And now let me show you with another weekly time frame why price losing the support around 28,000 could bring us around 20,000 range before choosing a trend duration, because the price opportunity from this rising wedge is also around 20,000, 21,000 between that range, and also the CME gap is lying around 20,000. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that even if the price in the medium short term after some range bound, right, after some range bound does shows impulsiveness, please be careful. We could be just coming back to test the previous temporary support line before getting rejected, before heading here to the downside. And that's exactly what can be seen here using this dead cat bounce trading pattern, using this rising trend line, and even using this 200 weekly moving average, which previously acted as a support, and that exact line could be acting as a resistance. And not just only this rising wedge, even if you look at this in a very simple way, I mean in a weekly time frame, we are being flashed another bearish scenario after losing the support around 28,000 range. Yes guys, this is head and shoulder formation, a bearish continuation pattern where the price has already broken the neckline area. And if this price objective is going to play out from this head and shoulder, you can see 20,000 to 21,000 will be on the line, and again lining up perfectly with this rising wedge, lining up perfectly with this CME gap. And now not just only this, even if we look at the price action in a very simple way, I mean we know around 25,000 the price of Bitcoin has some very important line of support. I just showed you there might be some retracement price coming back to test the support around 25,000, then showing a relief rally 28,000, 0.5, 0.618 Fibonacci line, and then getting rejected. And if we look at this here, this would make another sense because the price of Bitcoin is also forming a double top type of formation, and the price objective from this double top is again around 20,000 to 21,000 range. So this is another reason why we have to be careful, because we know failing to hold the support around 25,000 could lead to another continuation here to the downside, to fill the price objective from this double top, to fill the price objective from this head and shoulder, rising wedge, and even the CME gap. So this is what I see right now looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenario. And the reason why I'm actually expecting the price of Bitcoin after some retrace around 25,000 to show relief rally is because of this leading indicator. I mean, according to this August CPI line, the worst case target is around 25,000. So what I'm expecting is price showing some range bound, getting attracted towards this line one more time, and then another impulsive movement before getting rejected, before continuing this downtrend. So this is another reason why we have to be careful, because the price after losing the support on 28,000 could be in a downtrend, because this will trigger another lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern as soon as we break the support which we have around 25,000 range. And this is exactly what I wanted to share with you in this video. So if you enjoyed my work, then please guys, please do not hesitate to hit that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Thank you very much.